Moving on in the news realm, let's switch back over. PlayStation Plus January free games are revealed. Lineup of free games for the PlayStation Plus subscribers in January has been revealed ahead of their availability next month, which is this month now. The Day of the Tentacle Remastered and This War of Mine, the little ones, will be available for PlayStation 4 owners, with the former also being available for PS Vita via cross-buy. Additionally, Blaze Rush and Size 5 stealth action title The Swindle will be available for PlayStation 3 owners, with the latter also being available on PlayStation 4 and Vita via cross-buy. On the handheld front, PS Vita owners will be able to download Askin 2 and Titan Souls free of charge, with Titan Souls also be available on PS4 through cross-buy. So, what did you got on the Xbox front?
Xbox Death Trap, The World of Van Helsing. It's the first one. The second one will be Killer Instinct Season 2. On Xbox, a game that I've heard that's really, really, really good is The Cave. Xbox 360 is the free backwards compatible. And then Rayman Origins.
Ooh, love Rayman Origins. Great game. One of the only games I had time during my internship to play. So if you haven't played it, it's great platforming. Amazing music that ties into each level. So,
and right now Xbox is having some great sales on games. I know Siege, which we haven't talked about on here, but if it would have been January, it would have been our game of the voted for game of the year.
Yeah, from the people on Facebook and everything.
But I mean, it's a really good game. I know there's a few other games. I think Overwatch is also on sale. But, I mean...
Yeah, Overwatch was on sale a week ago or so for PlayStation. That's when I got it for our community plays and everything. So, there is...
Also, Dragon Age Inquisition's also on sale for super cheap. And if you have not played that game, you need to play it.
So many games I need to catch up on. Like, I beat Battlefield 1 during this time. I'm hoping before I go back to work...
We can get through Gears at our server. Like... Me and this man have countless nights. Let's get through Gears, and we'll get on there, and it's like, oh, can't connect to our server.
We've tried every combination. Him joining me when I've already started the game, me joining him, us going back a chapter and starting it. The only thing that's worked is Horde mode, which was actually fun.
Really
I haven't
fun.
played Horde mode. It's different than 3's Horde mode. I really enjoyed 3, and 2 was pretty good as well.
I don't have an issue with this one. I like how it as when we got through the first part of it, and then you're redoing everything, and it's like, oh, enemies have 2 times the health, and adds these multipliers on there. Felt like we could have played
we could have played a lot more safe and done better, I think.
Yeah.
What was interesting was the bonus objectives, if you could get through them, headshots, executions. And what was really cool, which we found out at the very end, was you could build turrets. Like you have sentry guns, but you could build turrets, and we didn't know that we could get on them.
We didn't know we knew we could build them, but we also found out that when you repair them,
it also
you get more ammo.
Yeah.
So
if you had, you could have 3 turrets on the map we were on. I think we were hangar or something like that.
And I know we can get a few more people on. We might try that tonight.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun.
Have 1 in the middle, have 2 on the outside. You could, and 1 person going in and We'll see about that. And that pretty much does it for news, guys. We're going to jump over to our questions. That you can go over to facebook.com/groups/nerdcave network, and you can join in every week. We post, have questions or topics, have them discussed on the Nerd Cave podcast. So people write in, and you can see the comments down here, and we're going to talk about those.
And guys, we love hearing from you. So be sure to give us close. That's half of our show right there, which is funny because it used to be we'd have 1 question. I know it's kind of light,
a little thin today, but
and I mean even Derek Daniel and Nick has both written, and they're not thesis statements or anything like that.
So Nick asks, "It's a new year. What are your goals this year for the network?"
Something else that I'm really wanting to do is, I'm really wanting to get out because out there and do more with other podcasts. Like I know, we do stuff with Jeremy, we do stuff with Chris. I haven't done anything with Bro Hugs or anything like that. And there's a lot of other podcasters and YouTubers in the area
locally,
that we need to kind of bond with and get to know.
Mine, I'm going to be vague about mine because I don't want everybody to know what I'm thinking. First thing is the set. Like that's my main goal right now is getting our set built. $300 is not a lot for what we're wanting to do, and that's it's going to be one of our Patreon tiers, and you can go over to patreon.com/nerdcave and help us achieve that. Thinking about different ways of getting people in that to help us with it. I've got a few ideas that I'm not going to say right now until they're finalized. But always growing. Yeah. And I sat down and I watched these guys that I really like, really good guys. And if you're a YouTuber, you need to check them out right now. They're called video influencers. They give a lot of great tips and tricks on what to do and what not to do on YouTube. But they were talking about goals. You need to have goals and where you can get 10 times the growth. That was the video. I shared it on our Twitter the other day. 10 times the growth in a year. And they were talking about you need to sit down and you need to make your goals for the year. You need to think about what you want to be able to do. You need to connect it with emotions. You need to do all of these things. And I started thinking about what did I want for the Nerd Cave this year. And it's something that me, you, and Derek need to sit down off camera and talk about. But I wanted to see it grow. I want to see the community more involved. And I want really to start doing a game night every month at least.
That would be a good one.
Just us sitting down playing Overwatch or Battlefield or playing something where people can get into it. We don't necessarily have to stream it, but just us getting together and us playing. And I think that would be really, really fun because we did a few community play dates or whatever. I think game night sounds a lot better than community play dates.
Yeah.
But sit down and play with people and get to, get that interaction because a lot of the times it's us talking to a camera and that's about it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy the live shows, and that's something that I want to do more of is do live shows of the podcast, and we're getting closer to our goal on Patreon for being able to do that. So once we hit that, we'll start doing live shows. We're going to start doing AMAs each month, one of us on Facebook. So that's going to be really cool. And I want to do more live streams of games.
That's a big one.
Like doing Let's Plays is really fun, but it takes a lot of time up for me personally, because I'm usually the one that edits those, and it just takes some time. And being able to live stream, I get to hang out with people, get to chat with people while I'm doing it, but I actually get to sit down and play something and for an extended time, and that's something I don't really get to do with my job because it's quite busy. But building a community up more and getting more people engaged. And that's one thing we've been doing on Twitter recently is engaging people on Twitter, talking to people about their things and having a really organic conversation about interests we have. And then kind of like, hey, we've got this thing. If you're interested, I mean,
that's where we've got, Gadiel, we've got quite a few people. And plus, that's where Derek has gotten a few of his interviews from is for, people want to talk about what they're passionate about, and that's what we do. We give them a platform to talk to us about what they like, and that's proven very fruitful.
Guess who else is from Twitter?
Who is that?
Nick. Nick is from Twitter. That's where we met him.
Caputo.
Yep. So, a lot of other things I want to do over the year, but I just want to be more involved, and I want our community to grow and be a place where people want to go. That's the biggest thing, and sponsorships and all that is going to come with it. But those are the main things that I want to do is focus on the quality of our content, building our community, and just experiencing growth. Like personally, I've got some things that I want to learn to make this all better for everybody.
And one thing that I want to do, and you guys can actually help out with that, is I talked to you about it, but I want to take more pictures, have more short little videos, so at the end of the year we can have like like pictures and video documentation of what all we've done,
Yeah.
and we could put that into a video, like a slideshow or like a flipgram or something like that, to where people can see everything that we've done.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. Moving to the next question. Nick also asked, new Super Bowl predictions. Green Bay Packers versus the Green Bay Packers. It's funny to see it. Actually, Green Bay has a chance now.
Yeah, they do. Click on open it up. I don't know about Steelers. I want them to go, but I think the Patriots are gonna win this. It's gonna be the Patriots or Cowboys. That's the two that I'm looking at. That's gonna win this. And
the Cowboys need it. They've been
they
garbage for so long,
and it took some changes that happened with the Cowboys organization that's kind of brought forth this fruitfulness. Like Tony Romo getting hurt and Dak coming in has been kind of like a godsend for them.
Yeah, and you would figure with Tony Romo being such a seasoned quarterback that he would be the go-to guy, but nope.
He started today, which was surprising for me, and he didn't look bad. So I mean, he'll be a good backup at least going into the playoffs.
Yep. Next question, we'll skip Nick's and come back to his. Gadiel, said your name right this time. Opinions on the Full Alchemist live action film. They put out a trailer.
Yes, they did.
Let's put our headphones on, and we're going to play the trailer so you'll get to see what it is. Full disclaimer right now, I have no idea anything about Full Alchemist. Jesus. Oh, there you go, right there. So here we go, guys. We're into it. Boy, that's mine, bro.
There it is. Jesus.
We got a train. We got a guy with white gloves, red coat. Looks cool.
Here comes Spike.
Not yet.
Nope.
2017.
Here's Spike. It's my alligator dog.
Yeah.
Now, what I go back to when I see this and what I think about is the god-awful cinema bathroom bowel movement Attack on Titan.
Yeah. I'm not crapping on any like Japanese filmmakers or anything.
No.
The quality of films that they put out that's usually based on anime or something like that is usually very poor because it's a studio trying to pump something out, and there's usually people that don't understand what the anime or manga is necessarily. That's from me coming from looking at comic book movies, how they used to be and everything. Oh, it's cool. It's repeating. Why is it repeating?
Just thought you should know. I'll keep that on just in case we have a mishap.
Well, I'll just delete that scene. There we go.
That works. But
so there you go.
Like, look at Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's Western though.
Exactly. I'm not saying that one's better than the other, but you like when you put something out like that, like it just doesn't like.
I'm not we don't know what this is going to be. We're just talking about from looking at Attack on Titan, that awful movie, those awful 2 movies.
Yeah, because I tried to sit through both of them, and I just could not do it. And I loved Attack on Titan. I loved the anime. I have not seen Fullmetal Alchemist. I see it on Netflix all the time, and I'm like, I want to get into it. But I also want to get into Naruto. I also want to get into all that.
Naruto's pretty good. The only thing I really know about not Attack on Titan, Fullmetal Alchemist is that X-Play made fun of it and Naruto all the time back in the day. So that's all I really have on that one. But I hope it's good.
I do too. Like I want them to be able to put out more movies like the anime and stuff like that, because a lot of it, like, I would love to see a live action Sword Art Online. And one day it might happen, but I hope that it's a company that's going to do the right things with it.
Yeah, I hope so too.